Zidarius Smith has left the Lions, but is this story really over? Because behind the scenes, there are people talking about a return, an exchange, a secret plan by the board. What if Detroit is preparing something big behind the scenes? Jameson Williams is picking up serious momentum. Amon-Ra St. Brown remains the unquestionable cornerstone. But there's a new name that could flip this wide receiver hierarchy upside down as early as day one of the draft. And while the offense is gearing up for a refresh, the Lions' defense just took a confirmed hit, and the way the front office handled it has fans seriously questioning the plan. Detroit is making bold moves, taking big risks, and walking a fine line. If you live and breathe the Lions, don't go anywhere and smash that like button, because this season's about to get wild. The receiver corps has solid pieces, but there's still room, and the draft could be the key to injecting youth and explosion into this offense. St. Brown, Jameson, Tim Patrick, and Caliph Raymond are back. But beyond that, not much future upside, and Detroit knows it. That's why the team could and should target weapons in every round. In round 1, Texas's Matthew Golden is a red-hot name. He ran a 4.29 at the combine, runs crisp routes, and has reliable hands. In 2024, 987 yards, 9 touchdowns, and return game value. A guy who can tilt the field from day one. In round 2, Stanford's Elic Ayomanor brings physicality and size. He's 6'2", clocked 4.44, and posted a 39-inch vert. He dominated in contested catches and could be the outside X receiver Detroit has been missing. Round 3, that's Jalen Noel from Iowa State. Slot speed. He ran a 4.39, jumped 41.5, and put up over 1,100 yards. He won't replace St. Brown, but he could be high-end depth or even share the field in dynamic sets. In the 4th round, Pat Bryant from Illinois is a gritty fit. Nearly 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a tough-as-nails run blocker, exactly the kind of physical receiver the Lions love. 5th round brings Nick Nash out of San Jose State. 300-plus yards, 16 touchdowns in 2024. He's not the fastest, but the production is loud. Classic late-round sleeper. In round 6, Arkansas's Isaac Tesla is a deep project name. DII star who held his own in the SEC. He doesn't light up the stat sheet, but he makes tough grabs, has a big catch radius, and surprising athleticism. And in round 7, Ricky White. Remember him? He torched Michigan in 2020 while at Michigan State, then transferred to UNLV and stacked 2 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Deep threat with unfinished business in the league. Bottom line, Detroit has top-end talent in the receiver room, but there's plenty of room for depth, versatility, and future playmakers in every round of the draft. But here's the real headline. Zidarius Smith has officially been released by the Lions. No rumors, no speculation. It's done. His contract was heavy, nearly $9 million in bonuses, due on day 3 of the league year. Cutting him freed up around $6 million in cap space with no dead money. On paper, smart move. But then what? The Lions made just one move, re-signing Marcus Davenport. And that's it. That alone speaks volumes, maybe too much, about how heavily this front office is betting on this year's rookie edge class. If the choice came down to Smith or Davenport, it's hard not to think Detroit picked the wrong side. Smith is still on the open market, technically leaving the door open for a return. But let's be real. If it ended over a pay cut refusal, a reunion seems unlikely. Possible, sure, if the market dries up and he reconsiders. But not likely. ESPN's Matt Bowen added fuel to the fire. He ranked Smith as the 12th best free agent still available, highlighting his 9 sacks and 38 pressures in 2023. He praised Smith's versatility, lining up inside, outside, wherever needed, the kind of rotational pass rusher that playoff teams dream of. Sound familiar? It should. He's exactly what the Lions need right now. Meanwhile, Davenport, the replacement, has played just 6 games in the past 2 seasons. Smith, 33. Feel that? That's the pressure building. There are layers here. Smith's contract from Cleveland didn't help. Maybe he didn't want to restructure. Maybe he asked for the release. We don't know. But the cold truth is this. Detroit had a proven, productive, healthy edge rusher on the roster, and let him walk with no true replacement. Maybe the front office has a plan. Maybe the real move hasn't been revealed yet. But right now, it looks like a dangerous decision. One that could come back to bite hard. Detroit is playing with fire. The offense wants speed and youth. But the defense lost a key pillar. And the answer? A risky bet may be too risky. The pass rush gap is glaring. And the season hasn't even started yet. Let's hope this front office knows what it's doing. Because if it doesn't, this move could be the one that costs the Lions when it matters most. Subscribe and turn on notifications because the next chapters of this story are going to be full of drama.